community quarantine is hereby imposed in the entire of Metro Manila.
4 na buwan matapos ang dapat na simula ng school year 2020-2021, nakabalik eskwela na rin ang mahigit 24,000 estudyante sa mga pampublikong paaralan.
Dinago ng pandemya ang pamamaraan, walang harapang klase, kundi online. Modular ang mga leksyon.
Mahigit isang linggo na lang, pasukan na. Ang problema sa gamit sa eskwela ng nating kababayan, nadagdagan pa ng pagsubok sa signal
para patuloy lang makapag-aral ang mga bata sa kabila ng sitwasyon.
A room with 4 walls on each side and a future inside. It's comparable to the fantasy land wherein full of dreams and hopes. The joy and smile on the faces of the students are priceless. The ray of sunshine in their eyes yearning for their dreams. But in just a snap, things are changed. No more laughs and excitement that can be heard only in the room with 4 walls. It's just us and the book and a laptop, being alone in the corner. Why am I having this kind of condition? Every student from a diverse background experiences difficulty when it comes to studying. Education system nowadays is privilege bias, as everyone said. But you'll never know the difficulties of one person unless you are in their shoe. Even though they have all means to access the education, but the hardship they experience to cope all of it will never be measured. You shouldn't humiliate privileged students because they have the aura of superiority. They may not be lacking, but the feeling of pressure because they wanted to be worthy enough to fit to the success of their family. Pointing the blame to someone who can have it all will never be the answer for those who can't. They may be wondering that, what if they're not in that situation? Breathe in and breathe out. Hiding in the casement window without a glimpse of light. The education system is pressing us. The setup that the deprived students have right now is like a staring contest with Medusa. It's getting harder and worsen. Opportunity of having a quality education system is being robbed in the place of the destitute students. Unable to snap a film of the ending of the less privileged student, for it's a blur. The cry and voice of the day's youth underprivileged student wants to be heard, shouting to the unclear end. They were questioning themselves that, what if they're born with comfortable life? Why am I having this kind of condition? What if they are not in that situation?
Comparing different situations is not a solution. It is the main recipe for unhappiness. Every student experiences circumstances despite their status in life. They may feel lacking, they feel unlucky, they may be happy, and living in comfort. But the difficulties are still kind of sufferings for them to experience. Stop the stigma of comparing the situation because some can have it and some cannot. That despite their desire to have a quality education, they still can't because they can't afford to have it. That despite having all means to have a quality education, they still experience difficulties in coping up. The life of a student is not that easy, but enduring the difficulties and pressure of living life of a student is the hardest. You may be privileged and unprivileged, but always remember that no misery is valid. Just like what Eckhart Tolle said, the primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts about it. is only for the losers.
Innocently wandering in awe in this labyrinth that have countless students, looking for the change in nowhere. The clock is ticking. Thus, calling for a reform is never a crime. Students' difficulties are legitimate in this moment. Do not turn a deaf ear. Listen to the grievance of the youth.